Ever caught your dog raiding the trash or, gross but true, snacking from the cat's litter box? Sometimes stinky breath is a warning sign of something more serious. How to turn that dragon breath into delightful breath naturally. You lean in for a loving doggy kiss, and whoa, that breath could knock over an elephant. If your pup's kisses make your eyes water, you're not alone. Many pet parents struggle with dog breath that's less than adorable. But why do our beloved dogs get such stinky breath? And can we fix it without harsh chemicals or costly treatments? Stay tuned, because as a veterinarian with nearly 20 years of experience, I'm here to explain the common causes of foul dog breath and how to turn that dragon breath into delightful breath naturally. Why do dogs get stinky breath? The number one culprit behind chronic doggy breath is dental disease. Just like people, dogs build up plaque on their teeth. That sticky film of bacteria hardens into tartar and causes gum disease, and that is a recipe for rotten odours. In fact, studies show about 80% of dogs develop some level of gum disease by the age of 3. All those bacteria in an inflamed mouth give off nasty smells. Imagine the odour of a garbage can in your dog's mouth. No wonder your pup's breath can send you running. But gum disease isn't the only cause. Think about what your dog eats or shouldn't eat. Ever caught your dog raiding the trash or, gross but true, snacking from the cat's litter box? If so, you found a harmless but common reason for bad breath. Diet plays a big role too. Some commercial dog foods loaded with additives or artificial ingredients can contribute to bad breath. And if your pup's on a fish-based diet or sneaks greasy table scraps, those odours can linger on the breath as well. Beyond the mouth and diet, gut health can make a difference. There's an all-gut connection. An imbalance of bacteria in the gut can actually lead to foul breath from the inside out. How? Well, if bad bacteria overgrow in the intestines, they produce smelly gases that can get absorbed into the bloodstream and exhaled through the lungs. So a dog with digestive issues or an unhealthy gut microbiome might sport a toxic breath even if their teeth are pearly white. Finally, we have to mention other health issues. Sometimes stinky breath is a warning sign of something more serious. For example, a sweet, fruity odour on a dog's breath can signal diabetes, while breath that smells like urine or ammonia could indicate kidney disease. Liver disease or severe infections can also make the breath smell truly awful, like something dead or rotten. If you ever notice unusual smells, fruity, fishy, or urine-like, or your dog's bad breath comes with other symptoms like vomiting, drooling, weight loss, or lethargy, it's time to call the vet. Likewise, a sudden foul odour might mean that there's a rotten tooth or even a piece of stick wedged in your dog's mouth. Bottom line, most dog bad breath comes from dental issues or diet, but always stay alert to signs of something more serious. So how do we normally fix halitosis in dogs? Conventional veterinary solutions focus on tackling the bacterial buildup head-on. The gold standard is brushing your dog's teeth daily with pet-safe toothpaste. Just like with humans, regular brushing removes plaque before it turns into stinky tartar. It's cheap and very effective, if your dog lets you do it. The downside? Many dogs aren't thrilled about a toothbrush in their mouth, and it does take dedication from you as the pet parent. But even a quick brush a few times a week is better than nothing. Next up, professional dental cleanings at the vet. This is basically a doggy dental spa day, minus the fun. Your vet will scale and polish your dog's teeth and address any infected teeth or gum problems. The big pro here is that it completely clears out the plaque and tartar you can't reach or that's really hardened. Vets do this under general anaesthesia for your dog's safety and comfort, so your pup sleeps throughout the whole thing. The con? It's not cheap, and anaesthesia and a vet visit can be a bit stressful, although it's very safe in the vast majority of cases. Think of a professional cleaning as hitting the reset button on your dog's mouth. If your dog's mouth is a mess of heavy tartar or infection, this step is often necessary before natural remedies will help. The only downside is the cost and the small risk that comes with any procedure requiring anaesthesia. Veterinarians might also recommend special dental diets, water additives, or oral rinses. For instance, there are prescription kibbles that are formulated to scrub the teeth, or ingredients like chlorhexidine gels to kill mouth bacteria. These conventional products can help, especially for maintenance. Pros, they're formulated with science behind them and can freshen breath by reducing the bacteria. Cons, some have chemicals or artificial ingredients, which not all pet parents love, and they can be pricey. Plus, a kibble or treat alone usually won't fully solve a serious breath problem. It's a supplement to good oral care, but not a magic fix. In my clinic, I often say dental chews and special foods are great adjuncts. They help, but don't skip brushing or vet cleanings if your dog really needs them. Finally, conventional care means treating underlying issues. If bad breath is due to something like kidney disease or diabetes, a vet will address that illness, which in turn should help the breath. And if an infected tooth or oral tumour is found, conventional treatment like extraction or surgery is crucial. The pro here is obvious. You're fixing the root cause to improve your dog's health and their breath. The con is that it might involve medications or procedures that feel scary or expensive, but they can be life-saving. In summary, brushing and professional cleanings are top tier for dental-related bad breath, highly effective but require effort and cost. Dental chews, diets and rinses can help on the side, they're convenient but not a cure-all, and never ignore a possible medical issue causing bad breath. A vet check is your best bet if you suspect something beyond ordinary oral funk. Now for the part you've been waiting for, natural solutions to make your dog's breath fresher in safe and vet-approved ways. The good news is there are several natural remedies that can help, and you might already have some of these in your kitchen. Let's break down my top vet-approved natural bad breath fixes. Diet makeover. Start with the foundation, your dog's diet. A healthy, balanced diet isn't just good for overall wellness, it can actually prevent smelly breath. Poor quality foods, especially those high in sugars, fillers, or artificial additives, can contribute to an imbalance in your dog's gut and mouth, fueling odor-causing bacteria. Consider upgrading to a high-quality natural dog food with real ingredients. Some pet parents even find that a fresh or raw diet, when done safely and balanced, leads to better breath than an overly processed diet, likely because there are fewer starches feeding oral bacteria. Always transition diets slowly and consult your vet, but know that what you put in your dog's bowl absolutely affects what comes out of their mouth in more ways than one. Crunchy fruit and veggie treats. Swap out some of those store-bought treats with dog-safe fruits and vegetables. Ever hear that carrots are nature's toothbrush? It's kind of true. Crunchy produce like raw carrots, apple slices, or celery can help scrape off plaque from the teeth as your dog chomps on them. They're like edible toothbrushes that also happen to be yummy. As a bonus, these snacks are low in calories and high in fiber. Just be sure to cut them into safe-sized pieces to prevent choking and avoid anything toxic, so no grapes, no onions, etc. A few carrot sticks a day may help keep the doggy dentist away, or at least make the breath a little bit less deadly. Herbs for fresh breath. You can literally add a sprinkle of freshness to your dog's dinner. Certain herbs are known as natural breath fresheners. The stars here are parsley and mint. Parsley contains lots of chlorophyll, that green pigment in plants, which acts as a natural deodorizer to neutralize odors. Mint, of course, has that fresh scent and also has mild antibacterial properties. In small dog-safe amounts, mint can help not only mask the odor, but even promote healthy digestion. Try finely chopping a little fresh parsley or mint and mixing it into your dog's food. Most dogs don't mind the taste, and it can make their breath noticeably more pleasant. Just remember, a pinch will do. These herbs are supplements, not a substitute for brushing or vet care if there's serious dental disease lurking, but they are a simple, natural way to take the edge off doggy breath. Probiotics and plain yogurt. Since we know gut health and oral health are linked, let's bring in the good bugs. Probiotics, which are beneficial bacteria, can help balance your dog's microbiome, potentially reducing the smelly bacteria in the mouth and digestive tract. You can give probiotics as a supplement, there are products made for dogs, or even a spoonful of plain unsweetened yogurt as an occasional treat. Yogurt contains natural probiotics like lactobacillus that can crowd out the bad bacteria. Some research has shown that these good bacteria can indeed help with stinky breath by killing off odor-causing germs. Plus, probiotics may improve digestion, which is a win-win for overall health. Here's a tip. If using yogurt, make sure it's plain, with no sugar or artificial sweeteners, since xylitol and too much sugar are dangerous for dogs. And introduce any new food gradually. A tablespoon of yogurt is plenty for a medium dog to start. Coconut oil toothpaste. Surprise! That jar of organic coconut oil in your pantry might double as a doggy breath remedy. Coconut oil contains lauric acid, which has natural antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal properties. In other words, it can help reduce the odor-causing bacteria in your dog's mouth. Many dogs also love the taste, so here's how you can use it. Try rubbing a tiny dab of coconut oil onto your dog's teeth and gums as a toothpaste alternative, or add a small, like half a teaspoon amount, to their food a few times a week. It not only fights bacteria, but it can make their coat shiny too. Note that coconut oil is high in fat, so don't overdo it. Too much can upset your pup's tummy. Start with a pea-sized amount as a test. This is a safe, natural booster for oral health, but again, it's supporting the basics of brushing and vet care, not replacing them. Apple cider vinegar water. Now this might sound a bit odd, but a little apple cider vinegar can act as a natural natural breath freshener and bacteria killer. ACV contains malic and acetic acids, which have antibacterial properties. By adding up to a teaspoon of raw, unsweetened apple cider vinegar to your dog's water bowl for a medium-large dog, or maybe half a teaspoon for a small dog, you create a slightly more acidic environment in the mouth that can discourage bacterial growth. It's basically like a natural mouth rinse. Some owners swear it makes big differences to their dog's breath odor. It also provides a few minerals like potassium and magnesium. Importantly, make sure your dog doesn't mind the taste. Some picky pups might drink less water if it's flavored, so use only a small amount and not in every bowl. And never use straight vinegar, always dilute it well in plenty of water. Again, apple cider vinegar isn't a cure-all, but as part of a holistic approach, it can give that breath a freshening boost naturally. Chew toys and natural dental chews. So dogs have a built-in tool for cleaner teeth: chewing. Regular chewing on appropriate items can help scrape plaque off and keep teeth cleaner, which in turn freshens their breath. Provide your dog with safe dental chew toys or treats designed for oral health. Look for toys with nubs or ridges, or treats that carry the Veterinary Oral Health Council seal. These are proven to reduce plaque. The act of chewing also stimulates saliva, which naturally washes some bacteria away. For a natural chew option, some vets, myself included, recommend raw bones. Yes, that's right, raw bones, as an occasional supervised treat for dental health. Raw beef or lamb bones. Never give cooked bones, which can splinter, but raw beef or lamb bones can mechanically remove tartar as the dog gnaws on them. Many dogs go wild for a raw marrow bone and come away with cleaner teeth. However, a word of caution: raw bones must be given responsibly. Always supervise. Choose an appropriate size. Too small and it's a choking hazard, too hard and it could crack a tooth. And ask your vet if it's suitable for your individual dog. Not every dog can safely chew bones. For example, strong chewers might be at risk of fracturing a tooth. If raw bones aren't your thing, there are also natural dental chews made with ingredients like enzymes, seaweed or parsley that can help tackle bad breath. For example, supplements made from kelp have been scientifically shown to reduce plaque buildup and improve dog breath over time. These come as powders that you sprinkle on the food daily, an easy natural add-on that has evidence behind it. Whether it's a chew toy, a bone, or a kelp supplement, giving your dog something to chew or digest that fights plaque can really enhance their breath. Just remember, these are preventative helps, not fixes for an already diseased mouth. Fresh water and clean bowls. One often overlooked natural fix is hydration and hygiene. Make sure your dog always has fresh water available and keep their water bowl and food bowls clean. Why? Well, a dirty water bowl can breed bacteria that end up in your dog's mouth. Drinking plenty of water helps wash away food particles and keeps saliva flowing. It's simple, but it contributes to better breath in the long run. As you try these natural remedies, keep in mind safety and consistency. Natural doesn't always mean harmless, so introduce one change at a time and in moderation. For example, start with a small amount of any new food or supplement to ensure it agrees with your dog. These tips are all vet approved and generally very safe, and I've seen many of them make a big difference for dogs with mild to moderate bad breath. Just don't forget that if your dog has a heavy tartar or infected gums, no herb or coconut oil can replace a proper dental cleaning. Use these strategies as part of your regular oral care routine. Nobody loves stinky dog breath, but with a bit of effort and some natural tricks, you can transform your pup's breath from foul to fresh. Let's recap the key points. Most bad breath in dogs is caused by plaque buildup and gum disease, so don't neglect those teeth, or sometimes diet and gut issues. Conventional vet solutions like brushing and professional cleanings are highly effective and needed in serious cases, while natural approaches like healthy diet, crunchy veggie treats, herbs, probiotics, coconut oil, and safe chewing toys can work wonders to keep breath odor under control in between vet visits. Try incorporating a few of these natural tips into your dog's routine and see what works best for your furry friend. Every dog is different, so a little trial and error is okay. Your dog might love carrot sticks but turn their nose up at mint, and that's fine. Importantly, know when to seek veterinary help. If your dog's breath is truly foul despite your efforts, or you notice unusual odor like a sweet or a urine smell, or any other signs of illness, get a vet checkup. Sometimes cleaning the teeth or treating an underlying condition is the necessary first step to a fresher mouth. Thank you for joining me in this fresh breath mission. If you found these tips helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment below if you have any other natural breath freshening tricks, or if you have questions, I'm happy to help. And subscribe to our channel for more vet-approved pet health advice. Here's to healthy teeth, happy dogs, and minty fresh doggy kisses. Your pup and your nose will thank you.